The night holds many secrets. One of the most enduring is the succubus, a creature of shadow and desire. The succubus has haunted humanity for centuries. She is a temptress, a demon. Her kiss drains the life force of unsuspecting men. Stories of succubi exist across cultures. They tap into our deepest fears and desires. This video explores the succubus myth. We will journey from ancient origins to modern interpretations. The succubus myth is ancient. Traces of her can be found in Mesopotamian mythology dating back to around 2400 BC. One example is the Lilitu, a demoness who preyed on men. She stole their seed. This prevented the birth of children. Similar figures appear in other early cultures. These include Babylonian and Assyrian myths. These demons often had a connection to the night. They were associated with sexuality and danger. The succubus, as we now know, began to take shape. Jewish folklore features Lilith. She is often linked to the origin of the succubus myth. Lilith was Adam's first wife. She refused to be subservient to him. She was cast out of Eden. Lilith became a demoness. She was said to prey on men in their sleep. She bore children with them. These children were demons. They too carried on the tradition of seduction and danger. The succubus became a prominent figure in medieval Europe. Christianity was on the rise. The church demonized pagan beliefs. The succubus became a symbol of sin. She represented the dangers of lust and temptation. People believed succubi were demons. They were sent from hell to tempt men. They would drain their life force through sexual intercourse. This could lead to illness or even death. The fear of succubi was widespread. The nature of desire, powers, and seduction. The succubus is known for her seductive power. She is often depicted as incredibly beautiful. She is known to have an alluring voice and a captivating gaze. She uses these attributes to lure her victims. Her powers extend beyond physical beauty. She can enter a man's dreams. She appears as the object of his desire. She then feeds on his life force, leaving him weak and depleted. Victims and consequences, the price of pleasure throughout history. The tales of succubi have been shrouded in mystery and fear. These demonic entities, often depicted as beautiful women, were believed to seduce men in their sleep, draining their life force. The victims of a succubus are always men. These men, often unsuspecting, would find themselves ensnared by the succubus's allure, unable to resist the temptation. The succubus would visit them night after night, each encounter leaving the men weaker and more vulnerable. They are often depicted as being pious or virtuous, which makes their fall from grace all the more dramatic. These men, who were once seen as paragons of virtue, would be reduced to mere shadows of their former selves, their reputations tarnished and their spirits broken. The encounter with a succubus leaves them drained. The toll on their bodies and minds was immense. They would wake up feeling exhausted, as if they had been through a grueling ordeal, their energy sapped. They would struggle to go about their daily lives. They are physically and spiritually exhausted. The succubus didn't just drain their physical strength, it also took a toll on their souls. The men would feel a deep sense of despair, as if a part of their very essence had been stolen from them. The consequences of succubus encounters varied. Some men would recover after a time, but others were not so fortunate. The effects of the succubus visits could linger, leaving lasting scars on their bodies and minds. Some legends say repeated encounters could be fatal. The constant drain on their life force could lead to a slow, agonizing death. These men would waste away, their bodies unable to recover from the relentless assault. Others claimed the victims could be driven mad. The psychological torment inflicted by the succubus could push men to the brink of insanity. They would be haunted by nightmares, unable to distinguish between reality and the horrors of their dreams. The fear of these consequences added to the succubus's terrifying aura. The mere thought of encountering a succubus was enough to instill fear in the hearts of men. The legend served as a warning. a reminder of the dangers that lurked in the shadows, waiting to prey on the unsuspecting. The succubus has a male counterpart, the incubus. The incubus operates in a similar way. He seduces women and steals their life force. Incubi are often blamed for unwanted pregnancies. The incubus and succubus are two sides of the same coin. They represent the duality of desire. They are both seductive and dangerous. They highlight the potential consequences of unchecked lust. Artistic representations from paintings to the silver screen. The succubus has been a source of fascination for artists. She appears in paintings, literature, and film. Her image has evolved. She began as a monstrous demon. She has transformed into a more alluring figure. Despite the changes, certain elements remain constant. She's always beautiful and dangerous. She represents the danger of desire. Her story continues to resonate with audiences. Succubi in modern culture, literature, movies, and games. Succubi continue to appear in modern media. They are often found in fantasy and horror genres. They serve as villains, anti-heroes, and even romantic interests. Their roles are complex. Examples include the video game series Bayonetta, the character Anya in the TV show Buffy the Vampire Slayer. The succubus remains a potent symbol. She represents the complexities of female sexuality and power. The succubus is a powerful and enduring figure. From ancient times to modern days, she has captivated the human imagination. Her presence is felt in countless stories, myths, and legends, each one adding to her mystique and allure. She has haunted humanity for centuries. The fear she instills is not just of the supernatural, but of the unknown depths of our own desires and fears. The succubus embodies the terror of losing control, of being consumed by our own passions. She represents our deepest fears and desires. The succubus is a mirror, reflecting the darkest parts of our psyche. She is temptation incarnate, a symbol of the forbidden and the taboo. Her allure is irresistible, yet dangerous. Her story is a cautionary tale. Throughout history, the succubus has been used to warn against the perils of unchecked lust and desire. She is a reminder of the consequences that can arise when we give in to our basest instincts. It warns of the dangers of unchecked lust. The succubus is a symbol of the destructive power of desire. Her seduction is not just physical but spiritual, leading her victims down a path of ruin and despair. It also speaks to the complexities of female power and sexuality. She challenges traditional notions of femininity, embodying both strength and seduction. The succubus myth is a testament to the power of storytelling. Through the ages, her tale has been told and retold, each time adapting to the cultural and societal norms of the time. She is a timeless figure, ever evolving, yet always captivating. She continues to fascinate and frighten us. In modern times, the succubus has found new life in literature, film, and art. Her image is ever present, a reminder of the enduring power of myth and the human fascination with the supernatural. She reminds us that the line between pleasure and pain can be thin. The succubus embodies this duality, offering both ecstasy and agony. Her allure is a double-edged sword, promising pleasure but often delivering pain. And that sometimes the most alluring creatures are the most dangerous. The succubus is a reminder that beauty and danger often go hand in hand.